This is a really thick cut, so that one was easier. What's going on with the watermelon this season? And with the prices, this is like an $8 watermelon. They're not going to eat it. They won't eat it. They think it tastes, the texture, it's rubber. What makes a watermelon? Seriously? It's like rubbery. So I cut watermelon for my kids, and they're all bringing it right back, saying they don't like the texture. I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break. This is a really thick cut, so that one was easier. What's going on with the watermelon this season? And with the prices, this is like an $8 watermelon. They're not going to eat it. They won't eat it. They think it tastes, the texture, it's rubber. What makes a watermelon? Seriously? It's like rubbery.
It's like it's glue. Like, it's not even breaking, like, at all. Like, and I know you guys can't feel the texture on me, right? Because it's a video. But, like, it literally feels fake.
Those of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like,
but there's a clinking, and it sounds like something's stuck. So I go in the drain, and there's a blueberry that's not breaking apart. It's not doing anything. It's what's making the noise. And I pick it up, and why is there a rubber blueberry in my toddler's snack? This came from the carton of blueberries. My husband cut it in half. I really don't know if you can see it that well. Listen, it's silicone. It's a silicone blueberry. It is a solid rubber blueberry. She is under 2. I got this at Whole Foods also. Organic. I was trying to, do the right thing. Opens it, and she breaks it in half. It gets very tough and doesn't really break.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaQuadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect men of Yasharallah, pushing this word in truth, diligently, and in sincerity. All right? Risking life and livelihood in pushing this truth. All right? In these times more than in any other time. All right? Because this truth is evilly spoke of. All right? There's a lot of organizations and people, okay, who are coming against this truth. All right? And sooner or later, this is going to cause an avalanche, all right, which will, be part of Jacob's trouble, all right, and which, we will be to blame, all right, for the ills of society, okay. Shalom to the women and the children who watch and who learn as well, okay. And yes, okay, the Edomite woman, okay, she was biting off of the fruit and letting the juice drip down on the other fruit. She may be their mother, but look, don't eat over my food, man, okay. don't and then flick be flicking stuff, all right? But hey, this is where we are, man. Okay? This is where we at. Okay? You got people who, brag about being vegans. We're to the point to where hey, we got to just get the hell out of here, man. Okay? We got to get the hell out of here. Something needs to happen. Okay? Something needs to happen. And, this is what we have to go through and endure. Okay? We read the scriptures, but this is what we have to go through and endure. I'm you think you're eating healthy. You think what you're buying is organic, okay, and actually, they can say that it's the most organic, okay, and tell a lie, okay, and tell a bold-faced lie, okay. It's sad, man. You think about the food you're getting. You think you're paying a price for food, and you thinking that it's a better cut, grass fed, and they're feeding you poison. Okay, they're feeding you poison, and I always say that it's like the movie The Golden Child. All right, which Eddie Murphy, with Eddie Murphy and a few other people, in which the golden child, okay, he had or she had, they had surrounded the golden child with all type of witchcraft. Okay, and it's the same way that they're doing us, man. Okay, that we're getting we're being surrounded by witchcraft. Okay, in your everyday walk. Okay, the food they present you, even your woman. Okay, she's a part of the witchcraft. Your children. Okay, you turn on the TV. There's witchcraft there. The music that you're listening to. This devil has the ability, okay, to surround you with all manners of evil. And I just saw that, and guess what? Okay, which man, this just brought to mind another Mark of the Beast video, but let me get a scripture, okay, because I'm thinking of a scripture that I could go to right now, but just off the top of the head. All right. Matthew 24 and 22. Uh, 24 and 21. All right. It says, for then shall be great tribulation. Okay. And a lot of foods are imported, you know, and it's terrible, man. It's terrible. You get food, even, I grew up in Chicago, and my grandmother lived directly across the street out on the west side. Well, she lived directly across the street from a meat market, because back then you had a lot of meat markets. So it was a meat market. What could you call this? It's where produce kind of came in at. All right. She stayed right down the street from Maxwell Street. All right. Out west. All right. You call it the Barbara Jean Wright Courts. All right. And there was a water market, meat market, whatever. But I remember the smell of fruit. Okay, you could smell the sweetness. You could smell the fruit. Okay, you could, that's when, that's what it had you could smell, it had meat. They cut meat there as well. But the smell of fruit, okay, of real fruit, surpassed the smell of the meat. Okay. And I used to, and my uncle, okay, would take me, we would go over and, and eat different fruits. Okay. We would go and eat different fruits, and then a lot of those fruits, man, they're no longer available. And when you go to a supermarket, you don't smell fruit. Okay. You don't smell the freshness or the sweetness of fruit. And actually, when you go into a lot of these stores, it gives you like a nauseous feeling, man. You feel like you want to, throw up. Okay. Because they're prepping you for this MOTB, man. They're prepping you for this NWO system. You got these dudes, and I was just going to do a video on this, talking about small nations, and it doesn't even say nations, all right? Say small and great. She'll have to take that mark, man. Okay? Small and great. And so, in order to get, it's going to be a time to where they, in order to get a decent piece of food, okay, you're going to need that chip. Okay, they're not going to let you just come up there and be like, oh yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ. You can be lying through your teeth, man. You're going to be subjected to eating the garbage. That's what's going to be available for those who don't take the chip, until eventually you do take the chip. You're going to be forced to take it. All right. Says, for then shall, this is Matthew 24 and 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So there's about to come a time where it's going to be utter madness. We're already where there's, here in Chicago, man. Okay, if you're not feeling this pinch here in Chicago, if you're not seeing the way that this thing is about to go, from looking here in Chicago, well then you're just not a man of the Lord. and you're not looking at, diligently looking ahead, man. Okay. Verse 22 says, and except those days shall be shortened. Okay. And except those days should be shortened. Okay, so these days that of tribulation are going to have to be shortened, man. Okay. Esau's rulership is going to have to be shortened, because this devil is on a total hell bent path, man. All right, of totally destroying life. Okay. And except those days should be shortened, there there should no flesh be saved. And man, listen, we're there, man. The earth is not even giving her fullness anymore, man. Okay, again, the earth is not giving its increase. You get fruit, you get vegetables. Now maybe in certain parts of the country people may get some of the real deal. Okay. But they have taken out all of the meat, food processing, distributing companies. All right. All of that was strategically done. All right. You're not going to be able to go to these places when they force the MOTB on you. Okay. It says, reading on, it says, but for the elect's sake, okay, and the elect are Israelites. Okay, the elect are Israelites. But for the elect's sake, you're not an elect if you're not an Israelite. Okay. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Okay. So we need that, man. The beer you drink, you may be drinking beer, man. Thinking Guinness, yeah, man, I drink the Guinness, or I drink this, man, everything is getting hit. Everything, the effect is coming down on everything. The beer doesn't have that taste that it, once had. Okay? Because they're using, the GMO. Okay, the GMO barley, the GMO oats, okay, hops, and all of that to create the beer, man. Beers that are made in like other places, then you can't get any Russian vodka. All right, they don't allow real Russian vodka in America anymore. Okay, so you're getting and you're eating and consuming. Okay, whether you're a vegan, okay, or not, man. Okay, you're consuming something that they're created, and they've already created meat. Okay, so even with that, if you're buying meat that's boneless, I wouldn't care if it was chicken. Hey, I don't trust anything that's boneless, man. Anything that I get has to have the bone in it, man. And when they sell you that, it's rotted. Okay. No matter how much you're paying a high price for rotted meat. It's rotten. You see, you saw her. She said Whole Foods was selling her. Okay, people, they're cutting the corners at a Whole Foods. So what do you think they're doing at these other chains? Aldi's. So, I'm just gonna, like I said, I was gonna make this short. Till next time, Shalom.